Here's a personal theory on how I think Boruto might end. I'm keeping my theory on omnipotence being undone/overwritten because it's blatantly obvious it will. During the final fight, Boruto, like his father, continues talking to Kawaki. He says that despite everything, he doesn't hate Kawaki and understands his pain. He knows that Kawaki just wants to have the family life he never got because of the Otsutsuki. Kawaki, in his villainous breakdown, just blindly starts screaming that Boruto can't understand his pain because he's an Otsutsuki. And Kawaki will begin to cry. He says that they're both monsters because they have Otsutsuki in them, and that he's just a monster who's hurt everyone who wanted to help him. Boruto will stop fighting and look at Kawaki with sadness and says, "You're my brother." And he tells Kawaki to lock him away. If that will make Kawaki happy, lock him away with his parents. Kawaki attempts to, but stops at the last second. Kawaki says he loves his family too much to hurt them anymore. But he says the Otsutsuki still need to die and that he has a plan. Boruto comes closer. Kawaki grabs him and uses a technique or a device that transfers Boruto's Kama and Momoshiki into him. He then releases Naruto and Hinata from the dimensional prison. They're both unconscious, so they don't see what's about to happen. Kawaki tearfully thanks Boruto for being his brother and asks him to tell Himawari, Hinata, and Naruto that he's sorry and he loves them. He then flies away and uses a forbidden/secret technique that will kill him, erase Momoshiki, and put an end to the Otsutsuki. Momoshiki pleads with him not to do this, saying that he can have everything and that they can share the body. Kawaki doesn't listen and says that all he wants is for his family to be safe. Kawaki dies. Boruto, Sarada, Samaire, Himawari, and Ida tearfully scream, "Kawaki!" Naruto and Hinata wake up. Naruto is devastated at seeing the village destroyed, and he looks to see Hinata crying at their children who've grown up without them. Boruto or another character tells him what happened, and that Kawaki sacrificed himself for them. Naruto breaks down sobbing and hugs his family, who cry with him. Flash forward several months later, and either Sarada, Samaire, or more appropriately, Ida are seen at a makeshift grave outside the Leaf Village. It's Kawaki's grave. It reads, Kawaki Uzumaki's son, brother, friend, shinobi. If it's Sarada or Samaire, they thank Kawaki for his sacrifice and pray that he's at peace. If it's Ida, she thanks Kawaki for being her first crush and for showing her what real love is, and that she must try to find that love herself. Ida's charm power will also be gone at the end of the story. Meanwhile, everyone is working on getting things back to normal. Everyone has been apologizing to the Uzumaki family for the way they treated Boruto while under omnipotence. But they don't bring up Kawaki. They know it's a sensitive issue for the Uzumaki family. Many of the villagers also despise Kawaki, while others are more sympathetic. At the Uzumaki house, Hinata tearfully admits that she's sad that she missed 3 years of their lives, but is so proud of how much they've grown. However, while she is sad for Kawaki, she can't bring herself to forgive him for what he did and what he planned to do. Himawari and Boruto solemnly state that they understand their mother's feelings, but say that Kawaki was family and died for them. Hinata smiles at them for their compassion and maturity. Naruto is just silent. Naruto later talks to the council, his friends, and the other about the events and what to do going forward. Naruto says that Kawaki was still his son and died for the village and shouldn't be disrespected after his death. Everyone understands Naruto's feelings, but they say that no matter what they say and how they feel, there will still be people who view Kawaki as a traitor and a monster. Naruto solemnly understands this too. They decide to welcome Naruto back as the 7th Hokage. He refuses. Everyone is in complete shock. He says that while he's happy to have achieved his dream, everyone else, especially Boruto, saved the village. He says that he's been self-reflecting on his life and comes to the conclusion, before he wanted to become Hokage, all he ever truly wanted was to have a family, and that he spent his time emulating and copying the people. Cue a flashback panel of the 3rd Hokage, Zabuza, Haku, Nagato, Itachi, Obito, and his father Minato, who came before him. He says that right now, he wants to be with his family since he missed 3 years of their lives. Everyone gives him a sad smile at him and respects and understands his choice. Sasuke becomes moved by his words and tells his family that he will now stay in Konoha to be with them. Shikamaru or Konohamaru is named the 8th Hokage. After the ceremony, Boruto reveals to Himawari that while things are better, he feels the need to leave the village, explore the world, and protect Konoha from the outside like Sasuke. Himawari is just silent. At early morning before daybreak, Boruto is at the gate ready to leave. But Naruto stops him and says that he's given up the Hokage title so that he could be a husband and a father. Boruto smiles and says that it's okay and that he shouldn't stop him. Naruto says, "I know I can't stop you. You're my son after all, and that's why we are coming too." Boruto sees Himawari and Hinata behind him, and behind them is everyone in the village, to say goodbye. Boruto teasingly calls Himawari a tattletale, and she just smiles. Naruto says, "Our nindo is that we don't go back on our words, and we gave our words to be a family." Boruto smiles and welcomes them with him. Everyone begins to say goodbye to the Uzumaki family. Hinata with Team 8 and the Hyuga clan. Naruto to Team 7, Shikamaru and Tsunade. And Boruto and Himawari to their friends. Chocho tells Himawari to come back sometime to eat pancakes together. Himawari does, and they tearfully hug. Shikadai, Inogen, and Mitsuki say goodbye to Boruto. Mitsuki thanks Boruto for being his son and for helping him glow on his own, and that he will be the son for others too. Sarada, Ida, and Samire are the last to say goodbye to Boruto. Samire tearfully hugs Boruto and thanks him and asks if he will ever come see her again. Boruto says he will. Ida kisses Boruto on the cheek, comically shocking everyone, and says that Boruto became a fine man, and she thanks him for showing her what true love is, and that she hopes to one day find it herself. Sarada is the last to say goodbye. She doesn't know what to do because she's so emotional. She slaps him. She goes, "Why? Why do you have to leave again? Stop trying to be cool. If you want to be like Papa, then stay." Sarada continues to cry and says, "Please. Please just stay. Just stay." Boruto, just like Itachi, pokes her forehead. Sasuke and Sakura smile at this. Boruto tells her to become Hokage. Sarada blushes, cries, and says that she will. Sarada also says, "You better be with me at my inauguration, you jerk, or I won't forgive you." Boruto gives his classic smile and says, "Of course I will." The Uzumaki family leaves to see the world as a family. Naruto looks back at Hokage Mountain. He looks at the third Hokages and his father's faces on the mountain restored and gives a sad smile. And we see Uzumaki family throughout the years of their lives as they leave. And the series ends. So guys, it's just my one prediction. If you don't agree, let me know in comment section. See you in another video.